Compact, controllable, and iconic, the MP5 sets the bar for pistol caliber carbines. Welcome back to Silent Pew. Today, we're out at the range and we're gonna be taking a look at that MP5 that we just reviewed in the studio, which you can catch that video right here in case you haven't seen it already. Let's kick this off with a quick review of the firearm in case you haven't seen that video. But as you can see, we've got the HK MP5 or the SP5. And starting from the front here, we've got ourselves a threaded muzzle and it has that knurled cap on it, along with that tri-lug setup for easy suppression. We've also got that Midwest Industries rail up front with that Samson foregrip. We've got our Midwest Industries Picatinny, our Scalaworks, and our Aimpoint T2 there. And then of course we've got our B&T buttstock on the back. Let's get into it. All right, let's get some shots in. We've got some steel down range, so I'm gonna go ahead and let it rip, and then I'm gonna let you guys know how I'm feeling so far. Just like I remember, very smooth, very smooth. That roller delay is absolutely beautiful. So coming back to this, we've got our magazine. And as you can see, we've got a metal mag there with the 9mm. I do have a mag pull tab down here as well. And then we've got ourselves that roller delayed blowback. So as I'm shooting this, that roller delay is helping with that rearward movement. And this thing feels smooth, but very soft shooting as well. So when you're coming out here, it just feels very soft. And that's gonna give you a real pleasurable shooting experience. So as mentioned before, this did come as a pistol before it was a short barrel rifle. So it had an end cap back here and it was designed to basically shoot just like this. So we're gonna take a couple shots like that just to see how it feels. Now, of course, it's designed with a sling, like a 1-point sling attachment, which would allow you to create some tension. We don't have that set up, of course, because we've got the stock on. So we're just gonna fold this away for a moment and take some shots. And we're out, perfect. So a couple things there. One, feels pretty good to shoot like that. I mean, obviously it's preferable to have the stock on there. And two, this is a great time to take a look at the non-bolt hold open for the last round. As you can see there, we got an empty magazine. We got to that last round and it was identified with the click of a trigger because nothing came out. Now, what are we getting for our dollars? Like I said before, you can go with Zenith or you can go with Century Arms, some other clone version of the HK MP5. Whereas this one's gonna have that price tag because it is the official HK version and you're getting all of that great HK legacy that comes with it. Real quick, I just wanna show you guys the trigger so you can see what you're getting for your money. So let me go ahead and make sure that we are clear. And if you take a look at the trigger there, just a little bit to the wall. It's a pretty clean wall though. And then a lot of squish there before the actual pull of the trigger. And then as we're looking at this, you can see you release the magazine with that paddle there. And then this one also has this release here. It's pretty far up there. It's not very comfortable. So that paddle is going to be the best bet on this. If I didn't mention earlier, I've actually owned this for a while. So these aren't my first shots by far. However, it's been a while since we've shot it, so it's a good time to take a look at it and review the feel of everything. So we've got some more steel downrange. We're just gonna go ahead and run through some. All right, perfect. So right there, that's probably a 10-inch, maybe a 12-inch circle. We are sitting about, I would say 17 yards give or take, and just some fast follow-up shots right there, hitting every time. I think I may have missed one, but because of that recoil impulse from that roller delay, it just makes that feel so smooth where you're not feeling so much movement in your body and you're able to follow up fairly easy. Now, even though today are not my first shots, we do still have a first, and that is going to be shooting it suppressed. Now, I've had this Omega 9K for a while, but I have not put it on here to actually get out and shoot it yet. So we are gonna go ahead and take a feel of how the MP5 shoots suppressed. Now we've got our tri-lug mount on there, so putting this on was a push and a pull, and that's about as easy as that comes. Here we go. Okay. Okay. Hold on. Okay. 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 The feel of the gun doesn't change a whole lot, and the recoil actually feels maybe a tad, maybe just a tad bit smoother. And then let me aim at this small target and see if we see an impact shift. Honestly, not much. Let's try that one more time. Let me just go right where I just aimed. Yeah, I mean, I'm not that far back, but the point of impact hasn't changed much either. We're definitely a lot dirtier just after those few shots, which comes expected. All right, let me take this ear out here real quick, and let's just hear. We don't have subsonic rounds in here, so these are just regular 9mm supersonic 124 grain. And let's see how it sounds just coming out of the MP5 into the berm. That sounds good. That sounds good. We got one ear out. We shot straight into the berm. And I would say that that was actually pretty pleasurable. Obviously, we still got that supersonic crack. And I don't know how well it's coming through the mic, but in person, having one ear out, I think let's go both real quick just to hear it. Okay. Yeah, so we still definitely got the crack there, which comes expected, but sounds good. And there you have it. The best pistol caliber carbine made in the entire world. We've got ourselves a German HK MP5 coming in and showing exactly why it still reigns supreme. If you already know what the letters mean on the side of the lower receiver there, go ahead and drop those down in the comments below. So final thoughts on what makes this the best pistol caliber carbine ever made in the world. For one, you just got that iconic name. You've seen this in your favorite movies, you've seen this in your favorite video games, and of course, in real life, it is a beast. We've got good feel, ergonomics, we've got that curved magazine with that paddle release there. We've got a short package. Obviously, you can go with the MP5K if you want to get even shorter. We've got that foldable stock. We could definitely upgrade on a trigger if, you know, HK We like to give us something a little bit smoother. And then of course, we've got the ability to attach a optic on top. However, that's not gonna come standard. You're gonna have to put some sort of rail up there. But overall, you've got yourself one of the best pistol caliber carbines you can get your hands on right here. So if you don't have one, make sure you get out and shoot one, rent one from your local range, go grab one for yourself if you want it. You're not gonna regret it. If you enjoyed taking a look at the MP5 today, make sure you like the video, comment down below, share, and subscribe. And as always, stay safe and shoot straight.